So, Ben and Tim are actually supposed to come over here to the condo to record our thing. Ben had to get out of his hotel room because you have to check out, and so he may just be coming over here and hanging out for a little bit. But we're going to try to record our ludicrous future, maybe sitting right here on this couch. I don't know where else we can go, but we're going to do it here somehow. And I was telling them, it's fine to record over here if you want, but you'll have to upload the video somewhere else, because literally the video that you saw from yesterday I started uploading it here about 11 o'clock last night, and I finally gave up and went to bed after 3 o'clock. And it was still going. I don't know what time it finished. It probably took over 4 hours, maybe closer to 5 hours to upload. Just insanely slow internet here. But anyway, so it's Friday, and it's been such a crazy week, and the main event that was yesterday, the launch, it's always kind of been this thing that I was keeping my eye out for, and everybody else was here, and you know, in that mode, I guess. So I've been more social this week than I thought I would be. I really thought, my plan was I would get here on Saturday, launch would be on Sunday, and then I would just be chilling out, going out to the beach, riding the bike around, doing work, and just that's what the whole week was going to be. But instead, it is now Friday, and this is the first day that, well, I can't even say this is the first day that I have to relax, because we're going to be recording that podcast. But tomorrow night, Saturday night, is the Yuri's night party. If you don't know what that is, it's a nerd party for people at Kennedy Space Center. It's called Yuri's Night, named after Yuri Gagarin, and I don't know if it was for his birthday or for the anniversary of his, taking off, but I guess they've done it for a few years now. I think Buzz Aldrin showed up to last year's, so that's kind of exciting. That footage that I got of the Atlantis, the Space Shuttle Atlantis thing, that's where they're holding it, so it'll be a party underneath the Space Shuttle, which is really cool. So that's tomorrow. We're going to record this podcast today, and then I guess I'll have the majority of the day to work on stuff, and the majority of the day tomorrow. I kind of need to wash some clothes, because I'm really sticky and sweaty out here in this heat, and all my clothes are gross. But there's a washer and dryer up there, so that's cool. I haven't really had the domestic thing that I thought I would have this week, but that's all right.
Yeah, that should be good.
Weird. I almost wanted
it just
to be.
gets 360 with the pattern is just
Right.
all around, right?
Right. Well, I think this will work pretty well, actually.
Podcast recorded. It actually went for a while. We were like, let's just get together and talk for 30 minutes, and then we did it for 2 hours or so. There was a lot to talk about this week, and I got to talk about the science stuff. I got to have my screen time. I need my close up. Anyway, Ben took off to grab his family at the dinosaur thing that I was looking at yesterday. I guess that's where they were hanging out. And they're going to be coming back and hanging out here for a little bit, and then they're going to head out to the airport. And I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I probably should eat something. Try to get a little work done today.
Take him up there? I can take him up there?
Yeah.
Here, come here.
You got him excited about working.
There's some underwear on the bed up there, but...
How dare you? Okay, but... Well, that file might be too coarse for me, but... Ben, I don't think I can use that file.
No?
You need if you leave it coarse like that, your fingernails will cover.
All right, the Sullenses have left the building, and I actually have a little bit of free time. I haven't really had any free time in the last 3 days or so. I don't know what to do. I'm actually thinking about taking a nap. I'm so wiped. I'm completely exhausted right now. I've only gotten like 5 hours of sleep the last 3 nights. Especially last night, I could not go to sleep. But obviously there's still stuff to write, and getting kind of hungry, but I still need to eat that food that I bought at the grocery store. I bought it, and then I've been going out just because I haven't been in the house in the last few days. But anyway, it was good seeing Ben and meeting his family. I hadn't met his wife before this week, and his kid is just ridiculously cute. I'm not even like big on kids or anything, but his kid is adorable. One of the comments that I got on, by the way, yesterday's video with the Falcon Heavy, I've been getting a lot of great comments from you guys. I want to thank you for that. It was a fantastic experience, and I was glad I could sort of share that with you guys so you could live vicariously through me, because God knows I've lived vicariously through other people who have gotten to do things like this. So I'm glad you guys liked it. Somebody said a comment, and I don't have it in front of me, so apologies, I don't know the name, but somebody said something about my skin condition, because I pointed out this zit on my head that is now finally starting to go away. But somebody said, we all know you have a skin condition. We're not going to be rude about it and say something. I don't have a skin condition. That's come up a few different times in various ways on the channel, and maybe this would be a good chance for me to just clarify. I don't really have a skin condition. The thing that I did a few years ago that looked so terrible with that treatment that I did, it was a treatment for sun damage. That's not like a specific condition that I was treating. It's just I would get these little, they're called actinic keratosis or solar keratosis. It's just a little hard, flaky sun damage spot. And my dermatologist was treating them one at a time, and finally she was like, all right, let's just do this thing, and it should wipe all of this out. And I had a really, extreme reaction to it. I didn't know that my reaction was that extreme, but when she looked at me, she's like, yeah. So I don't have a condition per se, and this zit would have nothing to do with it anyway. It's just a zit. But I guess because that video came out and people who've been following me for a while kind of refer back to that, and they think that I have some terrible like infection or something. It's nothing like that. It was just a treatment for sun damage that I might have to do again someday, I'm expecting, but it's not, I haven't done it in like 3 years now. Not really. I think I did it 2 years ago in like specific spots. Which would actually be a problem now that I'm putting out videos every 2 weeks or twice a week. I would have to figure out a way to keep the channel going while looking like the Joker after he fell into a vat of acid. But anyway, that's not necessary. Last few times I've been to the dermatologist, everything looks fine. It's just sun damage is all it is. So I went upstairs earlier and I laid down to take a nap, and I was like, I'm either not going to fall asleep or I'm going to sleep for the rest of the day. Guess what happened? I guess I needed a wind down day, and that's what this became. That's all right. So I actually realized that my rental car has to go back tomorrow. So this is the last night that I'll have it. So part of me wants to go do something, but I think I will just continue with my chill day. I thought I would come out to the beach. I really haven't spent much time out at the beach. I'm like a block away from a beach, and I have not gotten to enjoy it. So I came out here, and now the sun's gone down, and the deadly anti-Joe photons are not gonna get me, and I'm just gonna hang out here and enjoy a little relaxation. Probably go back in a minute. Might crack open that wine, crack open my computer, just do a little work, go get some ice cream or something. Just a good wind down day. Hopefully you can hear this. It's really windy. Shell and saw the reflection of the moon. Ending the night with some ice cream.
immediate mess.